What is up, everybody? Welcome to Sereni-TCG. This is Sereni, and I am so excited to share this with you guys because I'll be opening the Alpha Clash Equilibrium pre release kit. So, we'll be expecting around 10 booster packs, one stamp participant promo, and one of each contender and token. But that's not all. We won't be opening just one pre release kit, we'll be opening two. So let's get started with the first box. Trusty scissors here. Oh my god, I'm so excited for this. I actually played the pre-release kit, no, the pre-release event back on March 22 at Yonkeko's Hobby Shop. And let's just say I got some good and bad pulls. Well, good in getting my deck since we shuffled it around. Bad since that pre-release kit, well, I got 3 foil tokens and 2 foil contenders in those 10 packs. So I'd say it was a bit misfortune during the poll, but at least I managed to give it away and got something else in return. So what is this about? Equilibrium. In a world on the edge of collapse, Clarity emerges with one mission: restore balance. Driven by a relentless will to defy fate, she wages war against the grand design of the progenitors, ancient architects of creation whose control threatens to smother free will. Yet, the Gambit's interference has provoked Alpha Acer, the first among the progenitors whose power alone can shatter opposition. Now, the lines are drawn. Will you join Clarity and her allies to unravel Destiny's grip, or side with the progenitors to crush the uprising and reshape the future? The fate of existence is in your hands. Choose wisely. Choose wisely, they say. But I'll have to say, Alpha Aster is one of the more broken contenders in this set. Actually, I think overall. So, this is our pre-release participant. So, we'll have a stamp promo of one of the 5 contenders. And we have 10 packs right over here. So let's open her up. Let's first start with this pre-release participant. I am scared of pulling this because it's just one card. So let's just cut this right up. Okay. So what kind of contender will we get? Let's see from the back. Okay. We have the pre-release stamp Clarity. And it's double-sided. Oh, this looks so nice. I love this one. Clarity is one of my chase cards to get, and getting the iconic rare of this one would be a dream come true. This and the gold ones of Death to Life and Life to Death. So, I'll just put this over here. And let's open some packs. Pack number 1, what will we get? Again, my chase cards are the iconic rare Clarity and the gold cards of from Death to Life and Life to Death. So we have first War the Ravager, Berating, Compounding Interest, Rizlax, Swift Mauler, Alphacer, Colossal Combatant, and this is the Alphacer contender. And when I say it's broken, it's really broken because if the portal's open, this gains 1 attack. So, close portal, this gains 1 defense, and open portal, this gains 1 attack. And you have a 1 defense contender at 30 health. That alone is a headache to deal with. And not only that, Alphas and Harbingers each get their effects on trigger enter. So, black cards get, you may banish up to 1 card in each player's Oblivion. Green get trigger enter, you may put target card in Oblivion second to the top of the owner's deck. This is a broken card because theoretically can do an infinite loop with it with around 3 cunning planners. I've heard it talked about here and there, and they say it's real. So, next one. White gets trigger enter for 2 cards. Blue gets trigger enter, you may return a clash card with an initial resource. Cost less than or equal to this card from your banished zone to your hand. So, blue is basically, you can just get cards from your banished zone with blue. And so far, this is the only one. This is the only card that can do it. Getting banished cards from the getting banished cards and making them usable again. To the opponent, they might be gone forever, but for you, it's just a temporary thing as long as you have blue. Last one, trigger red. Red, get trigger enter, draw a card, then discard a card. Okay. Draw one, discard one. When an Alpha or Harbinger Clash card you control is defeated or sent to Oblivion on an opponent's turn, if the portal is open, draw a card. This ability triggers once per turn. So you even have draw power with this. Every time an Alpha or a Harbinger Clash card you control is defeated or sent to Oblivion with an open portal, you get to draw one. If if a Cunning Planner dies while you do this, you draw two. Well, that's a contender. So let's go with the uncommons. So we have Clarity Scar. This is your anti-diminish card. Second one, Piercing Poleaxe. Let's see what we'll... Wait. What's this? This is... just a common. War Minion Foil. Is history repeating itself? What? Is history gonna repeat itself? Back in the pre-release event, I got a War Minion badge and Nova token foils. All in those 10 packs. Along with 2 full contenders. So will we get the same with this one? Whoa. This one I did not expect. So we have the Death Blades rare and it's foiled. Okay. So this one is if attached contenders black, it gets trigger enter attack. Engage an attached weapon. If you do this, contender gets necrotic. That's interesting. Good card killer, I would say. If the attached contender is white, it gets during your primary phase, you may engage this attached weapon. If you do, send target Clash card you control with an initial resource of 5 or less to Oblivion. If you do, this contender gains health equal to that card's initial resource cost. This card can only be attached to a clarity of that contender. So what's interesting with this is that you can attach it to Death Chaos Bringer. Since it says you can attach this to a death card, in which, well, death is one. Though what interests me the most is that you can heal with this and get them back on the opponent's turn with from death to life, I believe. The white 5 cost card. Interesting. So let's put the foil cards here. You can see them. Then let's move on to the second pack. Okay. What will be the epics we'll get? I'm really hoping maybe Zhaoli or an Accelerator of Sorts. Well, anyway. So Reactor, Archaic Shield, Clarity Acutely Aware, Zhaoling Demon Slayer, and Vision. Do we have something good? Weber Calling in Backup, Pacify, Reanimation. Let's just in case. Okay. Home Field Advantage and our last card. Oh my god. We got our second Zhaoli. Oh my god. I did not expect this one. This is one of the more powerful cards in the deck. In the set, actually. Pre-errata. I believe they will give this card an errata because it's just so powerful. So this is an exclusive 1 cost white, 1 attack, 2 defense. But the first time a non-relic accessory is played or set to your accessory zone on your turn, Earth Clash cards you control get +1/1, and that is permanent. Your cards get permanently +1 and 1 until it basically dies. And you don't have to put a weapon. You can just set a trap and it already adds up. So whenever you activate a trap card, draw a card. So it also has draw power. And oh my god, I did not really expect to pull it. Much less on the second pack. Third pack, here we go. So we have Rank Up, Commendation. Actually, if you've seen the previous video about the Clash kit, this is the normal art for Commendation. Just want to let you know. Gun Down, Final Breath, negating, Clarity Sweep, I'm Avenging, Bad Feels, and is this an iconic rare? Hold on. It is an iconic rare, and what? Oh my god. Iconic rare, an accelerator of sorts. Wait, did we just pull two of my. Well, let's say I was looking for these epics. Just because. But this is one powerful card, especially when attached to Genesis, and we got the iconic rare version of it. I'm so surprised. So basically, this card is a 1 cost blue, attach 1 with blue. Attached contender gets once per turn during your primary phase. You may engage this card. If you do, put target Alpha or Harbinger Clash card you control into your resource zone engaged. If you do, search your deck for an Alpha or Harbinger Clash card without Unrivaled that has an initial resource cost less than or equal to the targeted Clash card and put it into play. Then shuffle your deck. It gets Subservient until end of turn. This card can only be attached to an Alpha Aster contender. So basically, you can put up 2 characters in 1 turn for the price of 1. An example of this is Kagan the Dragon, 6 cost of 5/5, that when trigger enter, you get to send 1 Clash card to Oblivion. Use that, attack with 5, and just basically use this card to find another one, kill another, and it gets Observant, so you can just use it to block on the opponent's turn. Wow. It's such a powerful card, and getting the iconic rare for this, beautiful. Last card is Lord Krone Warmonger. Okay, we got 2 epics technically because an Accelerator of Sorts is an epic card. Now, I believe this is the 4th pack? Yeah, 4th pack. Okay, something's wrong with my pulling. Maybe something good. Let's just do the magic trick just in case. Okay, so we have Compounding Interest, Streaking, Shaoli, Crafty Assistant, Envision, Rooftop Roll, Sonoro Pumped Up, Interdimensional Doorway, At Your Service, Alpha Aster's Laboratory. This is quite a good card for weapon-based decks. Since when an accessory enters play, you may engage this card. If you do, search your deck for an accessory with an initial cost less than or equal to. So you can just pump out 1, 2, 3. For me, I think you could just basically pump out heavy power armor if you can. Because, yeah, you put it into your hand. Search your deck for an accessory or with an initial resource cost less than or equal to the accessory entering play and put it in your hand and shuffle your deck. So if you play a heavy armor, which is a 4 cost, you can basically search for almost anything, almost any weapon you can find. And what's our last one? Okay, so we have Kagan the Reclaimer, uncommon card. Next pack, 5th. We might get an X-ray in this box. I'm not really sure. But let's see. Quick Rock Quiver, Avenging Guy Practicing for the Discarded. I'm out. Weber Justice Wielder. And one of the other contenders, Avenging Guy, LARPing Expert. And this one is the normal one. Because in the Clash kits, it's double-sided with the back having the full art version of this textless. Alpha Aster Supreme Overlord. Haven Always Ready. And what's our foil? A common card. Nova Token. Nova Token? So we got War Minion, we got Nova. Is this another foil? No. Major Dean Defender of Freedom. This is a good card. This also has an iconic rare. And this is a 4 cost exclusive trigger enter. You may activate a portal as long as you control 3 or more Alpha under Clash cards. Opponents can't activate a portal until the start of your next turn. Personally, I don't use the first effect. The second effect is what's The second effect is what you really need. Because at the start of your turn, if the portal is closed, you may draw a card. So if the portal is open, play this, close the portal, activate your contender, which it would be Major Dean's trigger portal ability, and you get to draw a card from that effect. Then either you have 1 free effects over there. So combined with this one, and next turn you'll be, if the portal is still closed, you'll draw 2. Good card for Major Dean decks, I would say. But still. Nova? Nova token? Really? Come on. We already have the War Minion. We already have the Nova token. Are you saying I'll get the badge one next? Are you kidding me? Anyways, we're already halfway through. 6-pack. Let's go. Let's chase some more epics. Because I don't think, in some packs, especially from what I experienced during the pre-release event, you can get up to 4 hits. 1 iconic rare, 1 X-ray, and 2 epics. If we're lucky, we'll have 4 hits with this one. Avenging practicing for the discarded. I'm out. That's a familiar. Pull. Didn't we just get those cards in that order last pack? Where? Weird. That's Crown, War the Ravager, Paul the Waiter, Contender, the obstructing one, sorry. Now Moxie Steel Siren, Paul doing his best. Then we have a rare foil, okay. Jade Necklace, okay. Good card. Don't think I'll be using it though. And we have Alpha Aster Intergalactic Titan. Trigger portal, draw 1. If the portal is open, draw 1 card. Okay. 7th. Will we get anything else? So, Deflating, Moxie Iron Valkyrie, Skull Piercer, Clarity Sacrifice. Oh wait, are we getting something else? Are we getting something again? Xiao Li, Crafty Assistant, Rooftop Roll, Genesis the Diabolical Villain, Rizlak, Monster Defender. Okay, wait. I'm a bit scared. I'm gonna change these ones at the back. So, okay. We got Reckless Abandon. And the last card of this pack is just an uncommon. Avenging Guy, Preparing for Combat. Okay. Okay. That is basically, you can search non-clash cards, so I think it's a good addition for weapon decks. Since, well, trigger enter, look at the top 5 cards of your deck. You may reveal a non-clash card with an initial resource cost of 2 or less. So if you're going for a green-red Paul, you can look for Mozzarella 6 with this one. Okay, last 3 packs for this box. Okay. Commendation, Rizlax with Mauler, Cern Reactor, Clarity Acutely Aware, Give and Take, Vengeance, Paul pursuing his dream, so he wants to be a writer. Next one, War Sash. Yeah, that's the second uncommon card. This one is a common card. And we got a foil Mozzarella Sticks. We just talked about this earlier. What a coincidence. Now, last card. Alpha Aster Maximum Effort. Okay. Oops. Oh my god. Oh my god. At least it wasn't the iconic rare. At least. Now, down to our last 2 packs. Hopefully we can still get 2 more epics with these last 2. So, Avenging Guy Taking Aim, Vengeance, Soul Barrier, Bandolier, Subway Car, Mozzarella 6, again. Check out my ramp. Conquest, Subduing Foes. Wait, this is an uncommon? Whoa, interesting. Then, uncommon green. Avenging Guy Trying, and the last card is Force Javelin. So we won't be getting 4 hits with this one, but still, I'm happy with Shaldi and the Accelerator of Sorts. Last pack, will we be getting some last pack magic here? Let's see. Smoke Grenade, Bandolier, Subway Car, Paul Impatiently Waiting, Berating, Skull Piercer, Sky Piercer, okay, Incendiary Grenade, and we got a Major Dean Content foil, okay, and Genesis Maniacal Genius. So we only have 2 hits, one epic and one iconic rare, along with, well, a foil contender and 2 foil tokens. I won't say it's bad because, well, these ones, they already take the cake. These are impressive pulls and I'm so happy to pull them. Okay, so we're done with this box. Let me just put this stuff away. And I'll just leave these 2 over here, just because I want to. These 3. Okay, next box. Let's see what we'll get. Are you guys excited? How many boxes did you pull actually? Write down in the comments if you pulled any boxes or pre-release kits and tell me what you pulled. Because right now, I'm really excited with these. I'm really excited for Alpha Clash in general. If you heard about the Progenitor's Gambit that's happening in the Philippines, I think May or June. And we'll have a new Philippine exclusive card named Somewhere in QC. We still don't have the art as of this moment. As of moment of this recording. But I really hope to see it soon. So, what's this one? Another one? So, our second pre-release pack is another Clarity. Okay. I did not expect that. At least, I get to show you both sides back to back. Okay, so they didn't give me an iconic rare Clarity, but they gave me 2 iconic rare, 2 pre-release stamp contenders. Okay, let's open up. So what will be our hits here? Hopefully something good. So we have Deflating, Moxie Iron Valkyrie, and we might have something good at the back. Lin Neutralizing Crets, Shally Crafty Assistant, Negating, Ricochet Arrow, Arrow with Justice, Grappling Arrow, and common card. Oh my god. Streaking X-Ray. We got the Streaking X-Ray. Okay. Last card is a Jade Necklace, but who cares? We have an X-Ray foil. So X-Ray foil, they're a bit more common than the gold foils. I think this one is around 1 in 2 boxes, I believe the pull rates are, in normal booster packs. In that case, I think we have 2 for every PR case. But still. We have the Streaking X-Ray foil, and this looks so nice. Oh my god, I did not expect it would look this cool. Okay, so Streaking, Negating, Baiting, basic not commendation. So we have 5 different X-Ray foils. There are the Clash buffs. So some of them are Streaking, Berating, and Negating, Deflating, and I forgot the last one, the red one. But still, I think we got one of the best designed ones. I love this one. Okay, this goes next to the iconic rare. Second pack. Okay, we have Swift Mauler, Creation, Jolly Crafty Assistant, Clarity Vanilla, Give and Take, Avenging Guy Taking Aim, Paul Doing His Best, Paul Pursuing His Dream, Alpha Aster Supreme Overlord Foil, and Reckless Abandon. Okay. Not a bad pull, I would say. Not a bad pull. Then Smoke Grenade, That's Crown, Subway Car, Paul Impatiently Waiting, Inside Dr. Reynolds' Office, Major Dean Leading the Elite Contender, Check Out My Ramp, Clarity's Car, and okay, we got our second hit, the Lord Krong Legendary, 4 costs, black and blue. Ambush and Rival. Oh my god. Oh my god. So we have a legendary and the X-ray foil in one pack. Oh, this is the rare Force Javelin. Who cares? Because we just have two of the biggest, not say biggest, two of the craziest hits I never expected to get. But I actually think this one is more common than you'd think, especially since how many ARs did we pull in during the how many ARs did we pull in the PR event? I think there were 3 to 4 out of 45 players, so we opened around 6 cases. So there were around 3 alpha rare Krongs, if I believe it. If I believe. Still, getting a legendary ourselves. Oh dang. So, a faster colossal combatant, final breath, envision, Sonora pumped up, for the discarded, Medal of Honor, piercing pole axe, Colonel Edwards commanding presence, and we have a common card, creation foil, and the last card is Lynn, grim and measured. Good card for mill decks because on trigger enter, your opponent diminishes 3 cards if they don't engage a red resource they control. Okay, so creation rare. So let's talk about this Krong. So this Krong is ambush unrivaled and counterplay or attack. You may pay 3 costs. If you do, put this card into play from your accessory zone. So this card, well, you don't have to open the portal to do this. You can just use it, close portal, and the cost is still the same. So trigger enter, send target engaged clash card to Oblivion. If the clash card had an initial resource cost of 4 or more, you may put a discarded clash card with an initial resource of 2 or less from your Oblivion into play. So basically, you can just put in the Krung Epic from Oblivion to play for free. So clash cards you control with the ambush may be activated into the accessory zone as though the portal will open. So you won't care if the portal is open or closed. All of your cards in your accessory zone, all the ambush cards can just activate as if the portal is always open. But you have quite a bit of risk because if this card is sent to Oblivion from the accessory zone, shuffle this card back into your deck instead, then target player discards a card. So if this goes back to the deck, if this goes to Oblivion from the accessory zones, such as using no, not abatement, not sacred banishment. I forgot the white version, but you know Magnet's Trap, Magnet the Tyrant, yeah. They throw away, they put your accessories to Oblivion, and if this card is one of them, the one that gets put to Oblivion, just put this back into the deck and you won't be sure when it'll come out next. So, I think it's a good card for Krong, especially since you only need black to play it from Oblivion. So you won't really need to change much in the current deck. Won't need to put any blue so long as you play this from resource. Anyway, next pack. So, Major Dean Battle Hardened, Moxie Iron Valkyrie, Berating, Streaking, Remote Detonation, Negating, Dead Queen of the Dark, and Dead Soul Gorger, and Alpha Acer the Prominent. Another epic. So what's our last card first? Amplifier, okay? So this one is a 3 cost blue. It has Observant, meaning it can't attack on the turn it's played. But trigger defeat, if the portal is open, you may put a Clash Ground from your hand into play with an initial resource cost less than or equal to the number of resources you control. So during your opponent's turn, the first Clash card they play gets Observant. That is a bit broken. So every time your opponent plays a Clash card, it gets Observant, so it can't attack on the turn. It's basically just a sitting duck until their next turn, or they can use it to defend. So we got 2 hits and an epic, and we still have 5 more to go. Okay, so next pack, we have Ricochet Arrow, Pestilence Contagion Commander, The Bean, I'm out, Weber Justice Wielder, Avenging Guy LARPing Expert, Lord Crone, Silent Berserker, Morak the Desecrator, and uncommon card, Haven Always Ready. And the last card is Clarity Bad Omen. Oh my god, we got the rare Bad Omen. So let's focus on this card. This is a 2 cost rare with 2 attack, 3 defense, and an exclusive card. If an effect an opponent controls would have them draw a card outside of the draw step, that player may only draw that card if they engage 1 resource of any color. So this card is basically a hindrance to draw decks, especially to, I will say this. There are a lot of cards that draw outside of draw phase, Lord Crone being a prime example from playing from Oblivion. So this card just basically negates that unless they pay a resource cost. Pack 6 of box 2. So we have Rank Up, Mozzarella Sticks, Commendation, Rebound, Gun Down, Haven Sensing Danger, Compromise, Death's Touch, and common card. This is the normal streaking card. Then Slip Away. Okay, so here's a comparison between the foil and where's the normal one? I think it's right over here. Let's get the normal streaking. Here. What kind of luck do we have? Because we just pulled every version of streaking in one pre-release kit. Okay. This I did not expect to do. We have the streaking normal card, streaking foil, and now we have the X-ray. That is something I did not expect in opening these pre-release kits. I thought it would be bad luck, like what happened last time in the pre-release event. Sorry, I keep mentioning about it because the pulls were just so salty for me. Anyways, let's go to the 7-pack, last 3. CERN Reactor, Archaic Shield, Clarity Acutely Aware, Clarity Sweet, Quick Draw Quiver, Avenging Guy Practicing, Forsaken Grounds, Forsaken Catacombs, my bad, Avenging Guy HQ, and holy shit. Excuse my language. Did we just get 3 alternate art hits from a box? From a single box of pre-release? It's a contender weapon, and we got both 1,000 Roots. Hold up. What? What? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? Okay, Clarity Good Omen, okay. You're kidding me. And we didn't get a single normal epic. So far, out of 7 packs, we got Streaking, X-Ray Foil, Both 1,000 Truths, Iconic Rare, And Lord Krung, the Barbarius legendary card out of one box? Are you kidding me? And we still have two more packs to go. And who's to say we won't get a gold card in this one? We already pulled almost one of everything except the alpha rare and the gold. Let's just see. So, baiting, Weber calling for backup, berating, skull piercer, Alpha Aster Colossal Combatant, Alpha Aster the Omnipotent Contender, Avenging Guy hitting the mark, Avenging Guy preparing for combat, Subway Car, okay, and Conquest Unrelenting, okay. I don't care about the last card, or will we have last pack magic? I don't care anymore. We just got three different hits, one a legendary, one an X-ray, and one an iconic rare from just 10 packs. But will we get a last pack magic with this one? So, Clarity Sacrifice, Clarity Acutely Aware, Rooftop Roll, Vengeance for the discarded, Medal of Honor, Avenging Guy Trying, Kagender Claimer, and let's do just a bit of magic here. So, it's not an iconic rare Clarity, that's for sure. Okay, so we have Shaoli, Deadly Operative, and we'll be ending the card pulls with this one. So what will we get? Okay, just an uncommon Genesis Diabolical Villain, but who cares? Who cares? Wait, no. We got 4 hits from this box. I just remembered. We actually pulled this. Alpha Aster the Prominent. Yeah, Alpha Aster the Prominent. I can't see much of the foiling. It's a bit blurry for me. But anyways, in a single box, we got 4 pulls. But still, let's share our pulls from the first box. So we got 2 hits. We got the Clarity pre-release contender. Okay. We have Zhao, one of the most sought after cards at the current moment. Excuse me. And we have an Accelerator of Sorts. We got an iconic rare from one box. And on the second box, we have Alpha Acer the Prominent, Epic, Lord Krong the Barbarius, Legendary, Bow of 1,000 Truths, iconic rare, and Streaking, X-ray foil. This is one of the best boxes I've ever pulled in anything. This is one of the best boxes I opened in Alpha Clash since I started last year. And you're telling me, for the first time I bought a pre-release kit, you gave me 4 hits from one box, 2 of them alternate arts, and one of them being a legendary itself? Are you kidding me? I think I'm going a bit crazy. I'm just, wow, what the? I need to take some time to process this. I swear, I really need to take some time to process this, because I really can't believe it. Pulling such amazing cards and not expecting them from 2 pre-release kits. I pulled, let's say, 6 bangers. 6 bangers. 3 of them are alternate arts and 3 of them are good sought after cards. Good sought after, and 3 different iconic rares. Alternate arts, since one is an X-ray. But still. Oh my god. I'll have to stop here for today. I think I'm shaking from the shock of having these and pulling this in this video, in this recording. I can't believe it. So that is all for today. Thank you so much for listening, and watch me open a booster box next. Will we have God pulls like this one, or is this where our luck ends? So thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment on the video if you liked it or not. And I'll be seeing you on the next one. Take care.